Hey, welcome back everybody. One-Eyed Sniper here, and we are doing a Let's Play for Dark Souls 3. Alright, so if you watched the last episode, you'll see that I barely scraped by a win on the Nameless King. I'm actually filming this right after I filmed that last episode, so my heart's still racing a little bit. I was really kind of on edge for that one. That guy was giving me a lot of trouble. And it took him out. So we've got 8,000 souls, so the smart thing to do would be to head back and level up, though I have a feeling there's no bosses left here. That should be the finale. But what I'll do is travel back to Firelink. I want to see if his soul will get us anything special. And level up probably, if not, if we can't buy anything, and then we'll head back and close out that area. So Ludleth, let's go talk to you. Run right by you. Little guy, come here.
Aha, that's so.
Okay, so we got Lightning Storm, that makes sense. Call forth furious bolts of lightning. Once a slayer of dragons, the former king and war god tamed a storm drake on which he led a lifetime of battle. This miracle is likely a tale of their bond. Well, that's kind of cool. Storm Curved Sword. Curved Sword imbued with the strength of the Storm Drake, the Nameless King, ally of the ancient dragons, fought beside the Storm Drake in countless battles. When the great beast fell, the king claimed his soul, as was the custom in the Age Gods. The skill is Tornado. Imbue blade with the Wrath of Storm in a spinning motion and follow up with a strong attack to bear that wrath upon foes. I'm intrigued. Though I'm kind of partial to the two-handed weapons so far. This is something we could use. It's only doing physical damage. Doesn't do any lightning damage. The scaling on it's not especially great, but maybe the strong attack is really good. And then I forgot we had the Gunder's soul, which he has 3 items. Alright, he has 2 items he can do. So we wouldn't have the strength for this. I wouldn't use it anyways, probably. Maybe on another playthrough. But Halberd of the Gundyr Champion, received when he was charged with his duty. This old cast iron halberd has the power to break poise and is said to never crumble, seeming to suggest that Gundyr was fated to eternal service from the beginning. Champion's charge, hold spirit waste and charge at foe, and use momentum to transition into sweeping strong attack. And then I don't know what this is. It's supposed to be like a ring. Prisoner's chain. A portion of steel chain used to restrain Gundyr, gain vigor, endurance, and vitality, but take extra damage. A prisoner is one who has staked everything on a belief, a proclivity most apparent in the greatest of champions. Doesn't show you how much it increases it by. And then the Dragon Slayer's Sword Spear. Standard thrust. A dragon hunting weapon from the Age of the Gods, the earliest form of the cross spear, serving as both sword and spear. Its owner was the Nameless King and Daific Hunter of Dragons. The sword spear is imbued with lightning, of which he was the heir. He was the heir to lightning, so that kind of seems like he's the Nameless King. I wonder if he's... I'd heard rumors that we were going to fight against Lord Gwyn's son, who everyone used to think was Solaire. I'm guessing he wasn't. This might have been him. And if he was the heir to lightning, that would seem to make sense for being Gwyn's son. The skill is Falling Bolt. Hold sword spear high in the air to summon fierce lightning that descends upon distant foes. I'm intrigued by that. We could use it. I'm just curious if maybe it works as a twin blade almost. It looks like it'll be a little different than a spear, because it says both a sword and a spear. I'm gonna go see how much souls that one grants us.
The mantle of Lord of Cinder.
Yeah. We've heard all that. If it's only like 25,000 something. I may just get one of those. I'll probably get one of those weapons anyways, just to check them out. But I am curious to see how much they're worth. Yeah, he's only worth 16,000. Gunder's worth 20. Interesting.
Ashen one.
I've never liked the idea of taking more damage though. So I don't think I'll use the Gunder chain. I get hit too often to take more damage. So I'm gonna go with this one. I'm curious what it's like. And we'll cash in the Gunder.
The mantle of Lord of Cinder.
It's gonna be too heavy for us, most likely. I'd have to. I didn't even look at that. What does it weigh? 14? Yeah, we'd have to get a lot lighter. But I am just curious what it does. Alright, well, that's disappointing there. That's not bad. Either's that. I don't know, I kind of like it. Let's see what this distant lightning thing does. Oh, wrong shield. We need to go back to the Shield of Want. I'm curious how much range we give. It also adds lightning to it for now, too. That's kind of cool. Let me see if it does a double attack. It doesn't, but it does add lightning to it, which is pretty badass, actually. We can now purchase... the lightning stays on there for a little while, too. I think we can... do I have a...
Ashen one.
Do I have Ash for you? I do. Dragon Chaser's Ash. Okay, let's turn that in, because I think that gives you access to the scales.
Gracious. Passing fine ash. Let this ash. I only have.
I'm sure they will. They do give me more of these, which I'm going to buy. Does give us Titanite Scale. They cost 20,000. I don't think I have any left, because I used them all. I have one. Let me see how this compares. I don't like having to do the reduced. What was I trying to say? I have to reduce my armor. So for this, we're doing how much damage? $208 and 567. Wow. But that's fully upgraded.
Oh, he's changed a great deal since he left this place. Graven of face, he asked me to give it ye.
Hawkwood Swordgrass. So Hawkwood was the... I'm really pissed off that I missed what he said. Hawkwood was the Crestfallen guy. Which I've been wondering what happened to him. So Hawkwood Swordgrass.
Well, now that that task is concluded, what would you have me smith today?
Well, I'd like you to repeat what you said earlier.
Be careful, I go. Tis good to see what needs.
Damn it.
There are two we bring this bitch my purpose in battle.
Well, there's no way I can get him to say that again. So that would take it up to 149. Now it needs two. Let me go.
Be careful.
Let me go buy two of them. It's gonna be 40,000. I don't know how many more scales is gonna be left, but I am intrigued by this.
Ashen one.
Tis wasn't it?
it's 170 plus 45. So we're getting scaling off of faith on this, which is good. Obviously, it'd be better if we were a cleric.
Prithee, be careful.
But I wouldn't mind having a little something different. So now this would do 567, and this does 286. This gives me scaling off of both intelligence and faith, so obviously they're better for a pyromancer. Alright, that might just be a waste of souls I just did. I was just curious. I may still upgrade it as we pick up more scales. But I might be, I don't want to say stuck with the dancer swords, because I really do like them, but then I would need 4. Alright.
Prithee.
I just want to try it out on something. I want to try the lightning attack out on an enemy. Let me get up there so the fog wall will start going away. Oh, it already did, okay. I'm just curious. Be a dog over here or something? Though, probably not going to be able to... Well, what the hell was that? Stop it, dog. I need to do something. Oh, you're not the best choice. How is that? Hawkwood's shield. Okay. Oh, I need to look at his swordgrass too. What am I doing? Let's look at his shield first, which does not look very good. It's garbage. That's my first assessment of it right off the bat. Shield that belonged to Hawkwood, a deserter from the Undead Legion. Alright, I had that one right, at least. The unique swordsmanship of the Watchers does not normally allow for the use of shields. The unique swordsmanship of the Watchers would not allow such a shield, and Hawkwood's very possession of it was telltale of his defeat. And it comes with parry. And then to look at his swordgrass. Should be somewhere down here. Oh, maybe it's... Okay, key item. Message from Hawkwood kept by the blacksmith. Bloodstained swordgrass of Hawkwood, deserter of the Undead Legion. Traditionally, the Undead Legion of Farron sends the gravest of messages using swordgrass. Come to the mausoleum in Farron. Only one can take the path of ancient dragons. Uh-huh. That would probably be where we fought the boss, I'm guessing. Which is convenient because there's a bonfire right there. I still want to try this out on an enemy. Get up. Get up. Alright, now I want to try it on a distant enemy, because that's what the description said. Stop following me. I don't know, that's pretty cool. I like it. Ow. Let's head back to the Archdragon Peak. I'm going to use this a little bit. I'm going to have to unequip a lot of stuff, though, for that, aren't I? If I went with no pants. Well, that would be enough if I went with no pants. Let's go mirror trousers, and... Drang gauntlets. And do I have a good excuse to go back to the Drang set? Because that would be awesome. Maybe go to the Drang pants. I am a fan of some Drang stuff. Sweet, I'll take that for a little while. It's been a while since I had a cape. Miss having capes. That looks like the Nameless King we just fought, and I don't like that. We haven't picked up any of that, have we? Good, no. Travel, Nameless King. There's an item right in front of us once we get over there. And there's a building across the way. And if there's another boss here, I'm going to punch myself in the face. Maybe I'll punch myself in the face. Alright, so let's do some exploring. Alright, nothing. Having the lightning buff on this, though, to me, is just, it almost makes it worth it. Whether you hit him with a lightning bolt or not, to me, that's just... I forgot that item. Alright, Titanite slab. Well, if we do get enough scales for this weapon, we now have a new slab for it. I do wish we would wield it more like a staff or something. I think that'd be kind of cool. Because I haven't seen a twin blade in this yet, unless I missed it. Or I got it and forgot. Which is possible. I don't see anything that way. Nothing there. I've got an item on the left. And if this is actually a short area, then we'll go over and meet Hawkwood. I keep wanting to call him Hawkeye, but anyways, Hawkwood. And I will be switching back to the Dancer's swords for that. Ooh, this Ornstein stuff. Dragon Slayer gear. I'll applaud that message. Let's take a look. It's probably going to be pretty heavy. I would have thought... Oh, I thought that was Schmo's gear. I was going to say, I would have thought it would have been next to that, but... Alright, where is it? Right there. That's a little too gaudy for me, I think. I'm more of a plain armor kind of guy. Golden lion armor associated with Dragon Slayer Ornstein from the Age of Gods and imbued with the strength of lightning. In the Dragonless Age, this knight who long guarded the ruined cathedral left the land in search of the Nameless King. Looks like he might have found him, though I killed him. I played Dark Souls 1. Golden lion helm associated with Dragon Slayer Ornstein from the Age of Gods and imbued with the strength of lightning. In the Dragonless Age, this knight who long guarded the ruined cathedral left the land in search of the Nameless King. I've always... Actually, I think it looks better now. I thought when you equip it in Dark Souls 1, it looked ridiculous, but... I think it's because it's missing the... Like, he had like a plume on it. And it's never had that for the player, I think. That's what makes it look... off. And everything else is probably about the same description. Yeah. Anything that weighs a little bit are all pretty heavy. Yeah. Huh. It's a slip up. Actually, I think this is an area we've been to. It is. He's going to summon that guy, who I am going to hit with lightning bolt. Do you like that, motherfucker? Not as much as Okay, oh, okay. That means I have to come all the way back here and pick up my souls, because I'm an idiot. That's cool. I didn't mind that. I just wanted to try out my new spear dick. Look at all the bloodstains in the sky. That's funny. Alright, I'm actually going to fight that guy again, because that pissed me off. And it'll give me an opportunity to use this weapon a little better. It does have a good distance. A decent distance, I should say. Damage is atrocious, though, on this guy. Alright, can we fight out here, buddy? So I don't get hit by stuff. And if you kill me again, I have, Huh. Dodged that pretty easy, didn't you? No. Yeah. Feels good, doesn't it? You made me lose my ember, I just realized that. Dick. And poke. And poke. Alright. I might be able to use this. Not... Alright, we're gonna head over to fight what's-his-face, though. And I'm gonna keep with these swords until we upgrade that a little more. So... I'm trying to remember what I was about to say. Anyways, we're gonna go meet Hawkwood. And then once we've upgraded that cut, either with purchasing the scales or finding them, we will keep upgrading that spirit. If I get it upgraded all the way, and it does comparable damage at least to these swords, then we will use that, at least for a little while. I'll also start putting some stats into Faith. That'll increase our pyromancy and our scaling with that weapon. How many scales do I have? I spin them all? I did. We can sell some of our other stuff. Let me put my... Before we head over there, let me go and ember up here. We can sell some of our other shards to get some money too. So we have plenty of like large titanite. Even twinkling that I'm probably never going to use at this point. All the way back to... Fair and Keep, I think. No, this is not correct. They said something about the cathedral. Was there one called that? Keep Ruins. Fair and Keep Rimmer. Old Wolf of Farron. Abyss. Oh, the Abyss Watchers. Okay. That was where we fought the boss. Which, unsurprisingly, is the last bonfire within that region. Which makes sense. There he is. You gonna talk to me, or?
This is unexpected. Well, I've decided to stop running from my fate. Loathe me all you like. I shall take what makes you dragon.
You shall not, Hawkwood. What makes me dragon is mine. I found it. I went through hell. Alright, alright. You were a, Farron Or an Abyss Watcher guy or whatever. So, you're no chump. I got that. Hey! Hey! Some crazy shit you're doing there. Alright, I still healed more than you knocked off, dick. Not that time. Oh, nope. It's a cool trick, though. Boom. How about this? Fireball. Fireball. Hadouken. You Estus Flask whore. Which is fine, because I used one too, but... Oh, that worked out decent. Don't you try to heal again. Bitch! Fireball time, then. Oh, nice roll. Ow. Do I hear something move? I guess not. I was... something else. Alright. I had to refill my... Touche. I could try to do the dance thing on him, but I might screw me. Like that. And that. And that. All of that. All that screwing going on. Great sword wielding dick. I got a lot of stability in this shield, so you know what? I'm just gonna tank your ass. Not that one, though. Damn it. I gotta have more S's than you, right? Ooh, nice. Nice little dodge there. Ah, no! Heal again. I dare you. You probably can't now, can you? Should have found more Estus Flash shards, asshole.
You are a dragon. More dragon than I.
Twinkling Dragon Head Stone. Sweet. Alright, so that completes our Dragon Stone set, so that's where we get it. Kind of sad to see him go, though. I don't like killing the NPCs. Let's take a look at that head. Stone imbued with the power of the everlasting dragons, the second of its kind, offered to a towering dragon. Gain the head of a dragon and emit breath alongside an archdragon mirage. The transformation is irreversible until death. The illusion achieved was the first case of a human imitating the form of an ancient dragon, and it revealed the smallness of human existence. The road to the old dragons is long and arduous, and only one can complete the journey. Alright, let's unequip our helmet, and we can I'll use that just to try it out. We'll have a dragon head for a while. Yes. And what does it do? Wait, what? It's kind of crazy looking. I'll give it that. I'm gonna use it. I want to use it on something. There's stupid things out here. Let's go light them on fire. Hey, things. I was gonna say, are you serious? So they can't be sitting that low. Dragon head sucks. Alright. Just wanted to try that out. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to Firelink. I'm gonna sell some shards now that it's on my mind. See how many scales we can buy. Use that Gunder soul. I think that's worth 20,000. So that'll be a scale all on its own. I won't sell all of our shards just in case. You never know, I might find something. Also, I want to go talk to him, see if he has anything to say about Hawkwood.
Tis good to see what needs. Oh, by the way, if you find that they could under.
Nope. Alright.
Pretty be careful.
Nothing about Hawkwood.
Ah, how?
So they're only worth 100, so even if I... That's really not worth it to me. Those are worth 300, so that's better. But I have to sell all 71 of them just to get enough for one. Oh well, we'll sell 30 of those. 30 of those. Let's trade in the Gunder soul, which I can sell to you, can't I?
Ah, how?
We can get rid of all these as well. Let's get ourselves up to 80. And purchase. I'm really surprised they allow us to buy these. Like, I thought that was something that would not happen. I'm guessing the slabs are the one things you can't buy, most likely. Probably ever. That gives us 4. That gives us enough to upgrade it once.
Tis what neat.
Oh, what am I? I don't have enough souls.
Be careful. I don't.
There, now do I have enough souls?
What neat.
So that'll take it from 170 to 191. And add 13 to our scaling. Now it would take 8 of them, which is 160,000 souls. It's not really that doable. Its damage seems like it will still always be less than the swords, though. Because they're just doing so much more magic and fire damage. But they are 2 weapons, so that makes sense. How much time do we have left? Actually, pretty much, it's going to be a little on the short side. We'll probably end the episode here. I know we didn't do a lot. Oh, a buddy of mine told me I could who's already finished the game, I was talking to him about how I gave her the eye. And I guess that affects the ending, and it's an ending I'm not going to want. And she's asking us to kill her, and he said we can.
Ashen One, kill me before I am drawn to you.
So I assumed if she was dead, that would take away our ability to level up, but I'm guessing not. So we are going to kill her. We'll do that now. I'm going to kill her in the worst way I know how to. Burn her to death. Alright, we got the Eyes of the Firekeeper. And she's supposed to come back. But she's immortal, so. Okay, I think I may have to either leave the area and come back or quit the game and come back, which is what we're going to do, is we'll just quit the game here. She should be back when we come back. So I'm going to hold on to these eyes, though I am going to see what Ludleth has to say about that, if anything. He may not say anything.
Aha, that's so. The eyes show so what?
So it just says the same thing. But okay, yeah, we'll end the episode here with our nice dragon head. And in the next one, we'll head back to Lothric Castle, and I think that's really the only thing we have left to do as of right now. That's the only path I can go on, is the Lothric Castle path. Unless I want to do some Covenant stuff that I don't think I'm really going to focus on anymore. Mainly because I guess the game came out in February. Right now it's August or July, so the population's probably still pretty high. But when I was wearing the Blade of the Dark Moon, I never got summoned, so I don't know if that's maybe no longer a thing. But anyways, we'll end the episode here. Thanks for watching, guys. I know you have a choice in where you watch your Dark Souls 3 Let's Plays, and I thank you for choosing One-Eyed Sniper. Peace out, y'all.